We're back at the cabin.
Water system, Kubota. Get out of the way, Reed. Pulling a skid steer with a Chevy 1500. Got our Kubota. Gonna go clean up the deer lease. On guys, welcome back to the Dustin Lansdale YouTube channel. Today we're testing out the eBay special. This is a Boshent gasoline chainsaw. This is running a 52cc two-stroke engine with a 20-inch bar, and this thing costed $99. Okay, it come with your saw wrench and a screwdriver. It also came with a funnel and a mixing bottle, which I ain't gonna use that because I know here where I live we sell mostly E10 fuel, so I don't want to run that in this because it probably wouldn't last very long. So I'm gonna use this right here. This is STP pre-mix in a can. This thing's got about a 10 to 15 year shelf life, and it's pre-mixed to 50 to 1. Now this chainsaw does say in the manual something about run it 20 to 1, but since most pre-mix you're gonna buy is gonna come 50 to 1, that's usually what everything around here is we use. So we're going to run that in it. That should keep the gas lines and carburetor diaphragms from deteriorating over time, and that way you won't have any problems later on with it setting. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it up with that. We got some STP 4-stroke 1030 motor oil. That's what the book says use for bar oil. Probably just regular bar and chain oil would work too. This is a little thinner. I don't know how it would go through the pump, but that's what it says to use, so that's what we're going to do. Basically on this mixing bottle, if you want to use yours, I'd buy non-ethanol fuel. You fill it to this bottom line, and then you dump oil in till it reaches the top line and shake it up, and your fuel will be mixed. But since we're not going to do that, we'll go ahead and fill it up, and we'll crank it up and see what she runs like, see if it'll even start at all. It hasn't been cranked or nothing. I went ahead, you do have to put the bar and the chain on. It comes separate in the box. This side cover just 2 nuts. Pretty simple. It was $99, so I wasn't expecting it like a steal or something. So I'll go ahead and fill it up here with pre-mix, some bar oil, and we'll see if she'll run the whole can. But one of the reasons we're going to use this is we might use this thing today, and then we might use it 6 months later. And if you use regular E10 ethanol in here, that 3 months later is really going to hurt it because it'll turn to trash in there. I'm going to fill it up with oil here, see how much it holds. So it held about, wasn't even half a quart to fill it up. It comes with a pretty meaty chain on there. So it's got some crooked teeth. It ain't a skip tooth chain, so it's got a tooth, every other tooth on here. And they're big teeth. I don't know if it'll have the power to pull it through there, but hopefully it will. So we'll see what she sounds like, see how loud it is and how hard it'll start the first time. So got the chain brake off, I'll turn it on. So back here we got a simple choker, there's no bubble, and an on-off kill switch. So we'll flip that up, lock the throttle, and push this button right here. Let's see if it'll crank. Let's see if I can start it sitting down. Got that spring assist start on there. A cheapy version of spring assist start. I ain't a big fan of that. So if you just jerk it without lining up a compression stroke, you can break the spring. Oh, we got a hit. I'll turn the choke off. But it runs. We'll take it out here and cut some trees with it. I want to give a shout out to my cousin. He's starting a new YouTube channel. The name of the channel is T3OD, and the actual name is T3 Outdoors. And we just rented a skid steer and we're about to go clear up the deer lease. So you bought the new chainsaw, so we're gonna give this thing a good test out. I'm gonna cut up some firewood with it. He's not gonna need firewood, but I am, so I use wood heat, and we're gonna see what we can get done with the thing. That was about what, anyway. They said it had like $11,000. Brakes on! Get out of the way, Reed. Somebody said there was a road down here. plowing out a road through here. It's crazy. Kubota. Let me get around your ass. Ah. Down. Huh?
Turn it off.
Nah, you're good. It's so dusty out here in the middle of the woods. Shit. Smells like firecrackers. Well, folks, we're back at the cabin, and we're in the Jeep. Still got the skid steer down here, and we're going to work on the water system today. We used that PEX pipe, shark bite stuff, and we used the clamps last time, and they was leaking everywhere. So we went back and bought about $50 worth of tees and actual shark bite push-in pipe fittings. And like I said, we couldn't dig a well, so we're working with rainwater collection and hauling water. So I got the old Hyson on the trailer with the little trailer, and I put, this is a about a, I want to say a 30-gallon poison sprayer tank. An old one I had laying around, which it ain't never had poison in it. We just used it to haul water around. And I got it filled up with water. I'm missing the lid. The pump's laying over in there, but we're going to use that to pump water from that tank over into the barrel behind the building. I'm going to show y'all what we got going on back there. So we'll just take a nice walk over there. So we've been clearing it out back here pretty good. And right here's what we fixed up for the water system. It's about I think it's a 40-gallon barrel. I don't know. But we put a water hose fitting in the bottom, but it does have a leaking issue around that rubber fitting. I didn't really like that. And this is another poison sprayer top pump with a pressure switch on top. And that pumps water through this water hose, which is going to be heated. It's heated water hose in case in the winter months, so it won't freeze. That goes in the building, supplies all the water. There's no pressure tank or nothing like that, which it would probably run gravity flow, but I wanted to put the barrel up high, but boss man didn't want to try to get it up that high. So that's what we're working with. So got to fix that leak. We're losing water there. And I suggested buying just a brand new poison sprayer and set up here up high when it was empty on some kind of platform, and then it would have had a pump and everything with it, and that would have been a way easier way, but we just used stuff we had, save money. So we've been clearing the place up though with this thing. This is a Kubota SVL 75-2, 75 horsepower. And we rented that thing for 8 hours, about $319 at Moyer's Equipment. So if anybody needs to pick one up around this area, there's the number name, and y'all can pause the video and get that. But I guess I'll get my folder unloaded. I gotta go inside the cabin and cut them old T's out and replace them with the new ones so there won't be a leak in there in the corner no more. I don't know what happened there. I guess we tried crimping the clamps with wire cutters or dikes, and I thought it would work, but it didn't have enough strength behind it. So if you ever do shark bite and use the clamp fittings, where you plug the pipe on, you make sure you have the tool. So you don't want to run into what we did, have to tear the boards back off the walls to get in there to fix it. Well, I got her filling up. I was going to show y'all what that looked like. So right here's a barrel. I run the hose down to my pump, which is right here. Just sitting there pumping it out of here. And it's easier than trying to lift it up there. But this thing can pump 1 gallon a minute. Now I could have put this in the bucket of the skid steer and just held it up and ran the hose over in that tank, and that would have been a lot simpler. But we're just trying not to tie it up so we can use it for other jobs. Here's what the road we cut out with the skid steer looked like after we was done. I'm gonna give y'all a drive through. Dusty out here, it's been dry. It ain't rained in months. Driving in the creek bed. Damn, you drove that skid steer, dude? Digging at the bottom of the creek. Digging at the bottom of the creek. How far does this go? Oh, moonshine. Surprised you didn't get that so much back there and get stuck. There's a stand. Food plot.